And we are back with the finals for today's Go4GW2 Cup number 16. It's gonna be Orange Logo versus 55 HP Monks. We had a slight delay there. Still not quite sure what happened, but
I think it's all good.
Yeah.
Not sure exactly, but we'll see what happens in this game between 55 HP Monks and also Orange Logo. Evil Ganinius is going out there in the semi-finals, these guys, and obviously SPL going out to 55 HP Monks in the last one. Wondering how well, let's see if he's running with the hammer still. Yep, he's running with the hammer still over in 55 HP Monks. That's one change. Because, yeah, just as Easy says that in map chat, start talking about his build.
I think he's really proud of this build. Running with Purging Flames. Running with a hammer and otherwise still with the altruistic healing, but 2 points in consecration, reduced recharge instead of the 5 points in radiance.
Talking about Skyhammer because of the hammer. Nice.
So
okay.
I think otherwise we have pretty much covered it. You can give these guys the ready to go. I'm gonna quickly tell you guys out there what all of these friendly people are running. We have Frelina on a DPS Meditation Guardian with a hammer. Then Hannah Montana on a Panic Strike Backstab Dagger Pistol Thief. Rom is playing his Shoutbow Celestial Warrior. Tage on another Meditation DPS Guardian with a slightly different trade spread. 2 points out of Virtues and put them into Zeal. Then Lortisura with a Dagger Celestial Elementalist. And on the side of 55, we have Karsaib running his Cleric Staff Elementalist. Of course, choosing to go for the Mist form there. Nice hard counter against a lot of possible bursts. Vaughn Niwa, or aka Misha, is playing a Staff. Oh, went back to Staff instead of the Sword Torch there. Running with the Travelers, otherwise a typical Shatter Mesmer build. Chosen Sin. Oh, interesting. Chosen Sin went for Sword Dagger now. We had a couple of discussions in chat earlier that Sword Dagger isn't really played anymore. Chosen Sin? I think someone who doesn't go Sword Dagger that often. Mostly stays on Dagger Pistol. So we'll have to see how that works out. Probably a pretty good idea against 2 DPS Guardians. Then we have Issei with his OP build. We've shown you that a couple of times now. And Zan is playing his Celestial Rifle Engineer. Was I too fast for the ready-up capabilities of these teams? Damn.
Apparently. Just double checking that. Yeah, if you start spamming in the chats, you will be timed out because people are trying to talk about the actual game rather than the gibberish that is going on in chats. So thank you very much for your spam. If you want to do that, then you will have some control. There is admins in the chat as well. So excited for this game. We don't see it too often.
Well, this one,
sarcastic.
This one we see from time to time. The last one we didn't see that often. Went into a third match after EG switched it up to a mirror match. Both teams having the same composition this time around. Not even close. We have the double clerics, we have the pain train on the side of 55 still. Double DPS Guardian on the side of Orange Logo. Let's see if Orange Logo will show us they are the best team in EU and will maybe show that in WTS. Let's see in this game. First game of a best of 3. Orange Logo on the red side versus 55 HP Monks on the blue side.
Just having a look at the red team members now that are just stealthing up towards Henge, and if Misha stays there, we'll get really screwed over quite quickly. And over on the mid, we've got Ron versus Carcer. We're going to have also EC coming into node now with Tage just jumping off the side of the stairs.
Potential engage on Misha. He pulls the invo and immediately tries to phase shift out of there. Or was it a blink? Not quite connecting with the immobilize. Fiery Greatsword to get away. And he is safe. Midpoint coming up for Orange Logo, but outer point cap for 55. Pulling out an early lead on that one.
It's a nice disengage from Misha. Had to use a lot of his cooldowns. Still has the portal up, actually. Can use that to get back, because I'm assuming that is where, indeed, the portal is going. But instead, choosing to opt to go to mid. A nice... Oh, no! They're going to use the portal. We're actually going to see one person drop over to there now. Misha is 1v2. No. Okay, they've got the favor now as well. The portal's still up. Maybe they can actually get through that and go and help over there. Chosen Sin going to come back over towards mid. It's looking a bit messy here at the moment.
We do have the standard 55 split. Carsype and Issei trying to hold out as long as possible against 3 people. We already see a disengage from Orange. They don't want to fall into that trap. They don't want to play the game of 55, who are now actually getting the last stomp in the midpoint. Not quite with the decap. Lotusura fast enough on his reaction to go towards mid. Still holding it, but the Moa forces him off point. Just barely dodges on again. Lotusura can't go into Vapor Form, otherwise that is lost. He goes into it. Is Tage off point? Tage has to dodge off point. Decap coming out in mid 55, currently in good control of this match.
Insane at the moment. Mid, Decap, 2 side caps from 55, and they're still pressuring mid on the point now, getting full decaps on that. Tage stuck, is immobilized now, and probably in the long run. Oh no, What Up Phrase is going to come in there as well. More members from Orange Logo. 4 members of Orange Logo now on the mid. No disengage to go for the side points at all. They just want to make sure they get it back.
Well, they need to be careful now. 55 now is actually not going for the mid cap. They just want to kill somebody before it comes to the next team fight. They want to get the number advantage. And I think they might actually... We have Carsype currently still contesting the henge point. Will they go for the defense on both points or go for the aggression on mid? We have 2 people still watching the keep. So I don't see a mid aggression coming that soon. Pulling over, trying to get Frey out of the game. And Montana just with the respawn now gonna engage on the mine point. And the entire red team seems to be shifting over to that one.
Yes, it's slow though. They're losing by 120 points. They just were going for the fights at the moment. Frey's really the one low in trouble. They're not the ones that are actually being the offensive ones. 55 are. They're getting the kills now. Frey getting up by that banner there as well, coming out from Rom. Nice job. We're going to have a 2v1 in favour of Orange Logo over on the henge as well. Carsype trying to defend that point versus Hannah Montana. And also Lord Asura. They need to get some help over there. I think Chosen Sin's going to try and disengage, maybe Misha as well. But they're going to go to mid. Again, you know, when they're in a 1v2 situation, they're so far away, they'll just engage on the 3rd node and then put pressure onto Orange Logo, which is really, really good because at the moment, Tage is very DPS orientated rather than tanky, of course. And you haven't realized that.
A bit scared. I think we saw a little bit of a scared withdrawal use there. Already coming out with the renewed focus. That one is on cooldown. The damage is good on Misha, but they should be able to get rid of him. Rom there for the support. Issei also coming in, maybe a bit of CC on Tage, opening up the potential for a quick burst. Not quite fast enough. Not quite quick enough. Double kill for Orange Logo. Carsype down on the side. Chosen still in the midst of all of it. They need to sacrifice him to get out of there and maybe look for the next engage afterwards. Maybe even wait for the respawn. They're pulling back towards mine, trying to get the defense there, waiting for the respawn. Is Orange Logo gonna let this happen? Are they gonna put pressure on them before Chosen respawns? No, doesn't really look like it.
They did get a significant lead though. Are still 125 points ahead as I can see Orange Logo threatening to go towards the mine.
Then going, oh, did we see a portal? Because that was quick. That was quick engage on the henge point, trying to get the most out of the portal. Lord Asura now under pressure from the pain train, bringing him down already. Now the reinforcements of Orange Logo come in. They were really waiting for the Chosen Sin.
They might.
Respawn. Ring of Warding coming in. They might actually get the rest here. Yeah, they only disengage.
Down. Oh no! Works really against them there. Oh wow, good save from Orange Logo. Seriously, good job.
Chosen Sin now out of it again. Are they going to wait for him to respawn again? That might be a bit too much to ask. They are still in a quite the big lead there. Almost 100 points, but the 2 cap is taking its toll on that one.
Yeah, they've kept it for a long time now. They've actually defended it quite well. They almost lost that henge, but you just saw that just then that indeed the good defense came out. They went down for the res, although now 55 HP monks have to be on the defensive, coming over as Rom's gone for the potential decap over there, but now in a 1v2 situation, Tage coming in as well. We're going to see loads. Oh no, we are going to see Carsype maybe coming in here as well. Down coming out on Hannah Montana over towards the mid. They should be able to take him down. He's going to just Empower apparently, and just leave him to actually bleed out. Now, hopefully, Chosen Sin and Easy should be able to take out Warlock Frey there, get someone on the node. Or we can see Lord Asura coming into the midpoint, abandoning the
Chosen's
henge.
going to move towards the henge. Nice decision there. We have
No, he's
Frey
not.
immediately.
He's come back.
Oh, nice. Pulling Frey out of the fight, and then again with the
what?
disengage. Now complete
They were moving
disengage,
back.
trying to take Tage out. They want to catch Tage. They want to gain the advantage for the next fight. Even the down of Hannah Montana, apparently not quite enough for them to choose to take this team fight.
This is madness at the moment. Like, need to try 55 need to move on this midpoint fast. Take advantage of this, and they have. Lord Asura now in the down state. Rom is coming in. I didn't check to see if Rom had
Doesn't
banner.
have the banner. No, 20 seconds still on that one. Lord Asura is gonna go down, and afterwards he will be the focus, meaning that banner is not gonna see much use in the next couple of seconds, but still with the defense, they didn't take the lead still. Still 55 with the lead in the early phase of the game, still holding on to that, even though this double cap is now standing for 3-4 minutes.
Yeah, it's been. I mean, they got a massive lead, but it's just helped. But the thing is, they haven't got anything back, and they haven't really taken advantage since those couple of kills. And even Rom's going down again. But will they be able to take advantage of this? They need to, because slowly that lead is decreasing and decreasing. Rom taken out there. Are they going to push fully onto mid? Obviously,
Yeah,
Cassie
they've
needs
got
to
one
stay
taken
on
out.
that
They've
point.
got Tage actually retreating towards the henge. So
Frey's
this is a
down,
perfect
yeah.
moment to take out Hannah Montana. Lord Asura coming in from the side.
Well, they're all going now. Bye bye.
Going in.
See you
Lord
later.
Asura gonna go down in a second as well. Doesn't have much to work with anymore. And the Ring of Warding comes in, knocks him down, brings down Lord Asura. Knock off point. Vape form coming in, but that will be the decap. Are they gonna have another knock to get him away? No, just the good old stomp going on with that. Rom already on his way towards the mine.
Stump. Forgot about that one. There's so many cleave downs today and not as much stumps. It's just been mad.
Yeah, cleave
But
downs
this-
or knockbacks.
Yeah,
Stomping
yeah.
is a thing of the past. Now Rom might pay for his engage on the mine point already. Two people. No, is it just Misha? Ah, Karsab is in there. Karsab is in there as well. Hannah Montana almost taken out on the side. Refuge. Nice knockback out of the refuge from Misha there. And again, off-point fights. They are not going for the caps, they're going for the downs.
Wow. Oh, Lord Asura's going to go for the res here. Is Rom going to bring the banner out? He did. He saw the arm go in the air. Just kind of walking away there. It's a nice way to make sure no one interrupts it. Keeping your range and keeping out line of sight of people, and then just randomly just popping up the banner, bringing it back into their favor now, because Easy's in a bit of trouble getting a kill storm down from Misha there, just over the top of Easy, but Easy's running away. Is in trouble here. Really feel like he went the wrong way there, to be honest.
55 in a good
Should've
position
maybe
to get
retreated with
this
the rest.
game. They just need to hold it for a couple more seconds. 40 points to go now for 55. Mid-cap seems secure. They could just completely ball up on that one and keep it, but with the double cap, this is a sure thing for
They're
55
happy to do
now.
both. Yeah.
They will take
That
it. We
early
actually have the
control.
respawn, and Henge is a close point of the blue team. They lost the mine, but are going to get the decap on the Henge, and that will then re-secure this first match for 55. After really a lot of the game going in favor for Orange Logo, but still not quite enough after that kind of devastating start for them.
Yeah, that's it. That was pretty much the nail in the coffin, really, right from the offset. But the thing is, I actually thought Orange Lego would come back, having holding that 2 cap for like 3 and 4 minutes or something. I don't know, but just never really getting it. And I do see that Hannah Montana has 0 points there, so I'm wondering
Did he
if
have
there
a
was
disconnect?
a DC. I didn't see it, and there was no
No.
DC message in chat, so maybe he only just DC'd towards the end of the match to change a build. So I'm pretty sure that's the reason. Maybe we'll have to wait and see.
Might have, yeah.
There's nothing in chat.
It would
so-
be surprising to have a disconnect without someone of the team telling us there was a disconnect.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that just due to the fact that if people are downed and after they are stomped, they are out of the overlay on the side, it is sometimes difficult to keep track of disconnects. We only really see them if they keep being disconnected for quite a while.
Yeah, exactly, and it's been talked about in chat. We may be wondering, because Hannah Montana, aka Dinshi, has the seed or relogged.
Relock?
Maybe we're gonna
A change of composition.
Maybe.
That has been kind of the way of things lately. First match is not going well, on the second one, pull out something new.
What's though? Are they going to go for more sustain with an Ellie, or is he going to go on NG? What's going to happen?
Oh, we see Frelina on the Thief.
Okay.
We had up until now, of course, Denshi on his Thief, Hannah Montana. Now
I reckon
Etheria, which
NG.
is Frelina. Are we going to see an engineer?
I think so.
The Dengineer.
Oh yeah, Engineer. Let's have a look as he comes in.
See who's going to be the last 55. I think pretty sure to stick to their comp. There isn't really that much switching around in 55's comp. They're really building on one idea and sticking to it. At
I'm
best,
sure.
changing
There
up their
we go.
tactic. There we go. The engineer coming out. Engineer on the side of orange logo. So an engineer for a DPS Guardian.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, we had them
we had the
switching
thief,
the role
yeah.
of the thief.
He's playing DP, okay. Is he playing the same build?
Well, we did have chosen
Yes.
on an SD, but now... No, he's moving back now. He's moving into Dagger Pistol right as we speak. Is going for the
Okay.
Panic Strike, just changed his build.
Awesome. Okay.
I think
give him
pretty
word.
much a choice just due to not having two DPS Guardians anymore. Therefore, he doesn't really need the safety of the SD build and goes for the more
Get
damage-orientated
the damage.
build.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Final game, maybe. If 55 HP monks pick this up. We did see Orange Logo earlier today have a kind of failed Lord Rush, which ended them on this, which actually led to them losing this map. So that's something to remember and to look out for as well. But I think that was more of just a kind of in the moment mistake more than anything. But they did get caught out with that.
Yeah,
Will
we've
55
seen
be
a
able to do it?
5-man Lord Rush can be defended by a 5-man defense.
Yep,
That is definitely
indeed.
possible. The question is, if we get to that moment, is it gonna be advantageous to have two clerics just to keep the Lord sustained? Or is it better to have the most amount of Cleave possible just to try and wipe the enemy team before they get to do damage on the Lord? Of course, with Issei's new build, we do have a bit more CC in there, which in a big 5v5 team fight, especially in such a chaotic environment as the Lord Rush is, might really take the advantage to them, but they need to get to the 350 point mark for that first. Let's see if that happens once these guys ready up and we go into the second match of the best of 3. Legacy of the Foe Fire for everyone who is new, of course, the side mechanic of this map. The Lord, as we've talked about, 150 points if you kill the enemy Lord, which means at 350 points on the board, you get an instant win for the kill.
Which will be very... Well, we've seen a lot of the mechanics coming out on the maps today. No boss kills on Forest, actually.
No, not really.
Not one. We've seen one.
Boss kills, I think we moved kind of to somewhere where boss kills only really come in
At the end, when they close. I
At
guess.
the end, when it's close, when the boss kill can decide a match, that is when we get down to it. I mean, we had a moment where 55 was waiting for the respawn of Chosen, and still, Orange Logo, they pushed up right to the edge of the bottleneck between Mine and Keep, but didn't go through, didn't go for the engage, didn't pull back to do a creature, nothing of the sort. They really wanted to keep control of these 2 points. No aggression, just a defensive move and no creature attempt on that one. But I think if it comes down to it, with such a damage potential on both of these teams, there's going to be a lot, especially with a Moa in there on the side of 55.
It's very true. Just, did we mention the money?
Did we
today?
mention the money? The 500 euros prize pool?
We did. Did we?
We did once. We might
We
want to
did
mention
once.
it again.
We haven't
500
mentioned it
euros
once.
up for grabs. And the Go4 points to qualify for the monthly final, which will then have a 1.5k euro prize pool.
Which, funnily enough, at the moment, top of the board is Evil Ganinius's.
Eva Ganunis
But
is. Yeah, they picked
after
up 2 wins,
today-
right?
Yeah, I mean, after today, Orange Logo probably will be in the lead, I guess. Depends on when they come third or third or fourth. I can't remember the points, so they just wrote. I just forgot about that. Oh no, but yeah, guys, just definitely check out the play.eslgaming.com/guildwars2, the global site, because it is got some great info. You can now look at the past tournament wins as well. So all the tournaments we've had, like the ESL Weeklies, well, since the site's launched anyway, ESL Weeklies go for EUNA. And also the 2v2s as well, because 2v2s are still happening on Tuesdays, of course. So yeah, definitely check out all of that info, because it's actually really nice to see. And you can see on the global page as well for EU the top 8 teams, so that you can see who will be actually going to, or have the chance of going to, the monthly cup.
And
yeah.
you can always, we often see a lot of requests for the brackets. Just go to the ESL page, you can click on the Go4 Cup, see who registers when they do it. Probably in the half an hour before the cup, you can already see which teams are going to participate. And once it's time for the Go4, you'll see the brackets as soon as they are up, rather than having to rely on us kind of shoutcasters who are sort of busy with other things, or have to rely on maybe law. Finding the time to post the build, the law bot, the brick spot. One of the two. Lodger now back in the game after his disconnect. Unfortunate, but still better to have a disconnect before the game than during the game.
Yes, exactly. This is the important thing. Da, 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 da. Also, all the games go up on my YouTube channel. If you do want to check that out, I do have all the games from the last few weeks. Well, forever EU-wise on there. Or Blue's channel, I think there's a couple where he's casted. I think there's some up on his, the finals and whatnot. So make sure you're checking out all the action, because it does go up there. So if you're looking for playstyles and stuff, and these players that you cannot watch other than watching this, and you want to watch stuff back, then
we might want to mention that the Engineer is running the same build we saw Hibblefire on, running with the Rune of Scavenging. Not quite the same trade spread.
He's gone Power Wrench. Yes, Nick. I was playing Scavenger Rune as soon as it came out. This is awesome. Yes.
And now let's see that in action. We are on the second map here. Orange Logo versus 55 HP Monks. They are currently up with 1 win in this best of 3. Let's see if they can make it 2. Let's have a look at the splits.
Okay, so actually, Blue are going to be really quite defensive. They're actually going to send
teams.
Zen. Yeah. Although no one's
Fairly.
from 55's over on the far, whereas Rom,
Rom is
gonna
going to
die.
have an... Yeah.
or maybe...
This is pretty much it. First engage comes. Rom has a lot of sustain. I think he pretty much had to pull all of the shouts at once. That's going to give him a couple more seconds. They actually died off point, which is very unfortunate. Dying off point after the first engage, that is going to be it for the first couple of seconds, and an advantage if we don't see maybe Carsnipe getting stomped as well. Is he?
He's healing. No one is near.
Nope, not even close.
No target on him.
He's trying to get himself back up, and they are kind of busy.
Guys, really? Oh, he's going to get up.
Towards, he's getting up. The self-heal actually worked. Ethereal almost on already. Refuge coming out. We saw the supply kit dropped already, and Misha's trying to get the damage on there while the slick shoes are still up.
I can't believe they let Rom rest. That was ridiculous. That was so bad. They really, really, really should have taken him out. And now it's actually, because he's stayed up, they're now in control of this. Although Rom is very low still. They need to keep focusing on him. The thing is, now we've chosen Sin gone, and now Misha being close to down.
Oh, what? 28 HP.
What?
28 HP managing to get back into the base. That is a ridiculous escape, but ORNG is slowly gaining control over the waterfall.
That was a big mistake to let Rom heal
Yeah.
up. That turned the whole thing. Let him bleed out, fine, of course. Yeah, makes sense. But don't leave the guy to res free to the point, especially the Shout Warrior on their team, you know? Like, he's going to be able to get up. He's going to be able to sustain himself
and
again.
if he gets up, he has the battle standard coming out
Exactly.
for an instant rest, which he could have almost used on Eutheria. We now have the refuge coming out. Eutheria looking for the engage. Lotosura needed to get out of it to keep this midpoint neutral. Looks like we're gonna have both teams focusing their efforts on the midpoint. Slight aggression there from Eutheria. Now pulled back out. Who was in there? Oh, it's actually Tage. Tage is right in the enemy lines.
Careful, Sage.
Doesn't
Be
care a
careful.
bit.
He dodged a lot of that damage coming out from Vaughn there. Misha, A.K.A., etc. Then she's in a bit of trouble here. Is actually going to bail out there. Oh, Misha getting really a lot of focus on him. Is still staying really offensive. Needs to be careful. He's got the immobilize as well. He's going to use that toolkit
Especially
to
because
actually
he's
get
going to
out.
have a DPS and
Oh!
Thief Guide, Thief engaged on him, but Denchny going down first.
He's got a thief guide.
But the standard.
It's guiding him to death, I guess.
Yeah, guiding him towards the death.
Then she getting up. Yeah, exactly.
He is
the banner.
the Reaper himself.
So she's looking pretty good for these guys at the moment. Oh, Easy going down there on mid. Unfortunately for him, are they going to get the actual down? The knockback comes out last second. Not having that focus fight.
Everyone going for the rest, but Chosen Sin might pay with his life. He is in stealth. And Izzy as
Chosen
well,
Sin?
so
No
that
way.
is the attempt to get him back
Oh,
up. Now Zan is in a bit of trouble. Do they need to go for third res after this, or will he make it out? Nice earth wall. Rom there barely gets him with the immobilized before he would be in a range to get knocked down with the line of warding. Oh, good ring of warding, by the way.
yeah, the rings of warding and the positioning of like the Guardians today has been really good. We've seen some awesome Guardian action today.
Syria now
Tage going
down.
on to point.
Advantage on the side of 55. We have 3 people. Lotosura having an eye on the back note.
It's very even. Everyone's at mid. Everyone's at mid, and because of that, Tage is dead.
Very even, not so much anymore. 2
Oh, no.
downs on the side of Orange. Will they be able to capitalize on this? Definitely not a decap, because Lotosura
I
has an eye on
heard-
that one.
Heard him out. Rom's
Moa.
lowered, indeed. It's trying to run it. It's running away from his team members. I'm not sure that's a good idea, and it wasn't because he's got no support coming out from other than Lord of Surah, and now we're going to see Euphoria as well.
Slick
Be
Shoes
careful.
coming out. Not quite yet with the stomp. We did see a interrupt on that one, just knocking him away now. And we have a Misha down. If that is gonna be no 3-man rest, completely ignoring Rom there, but he might get back up as well.
No way, again? Oh, this is ridiculous. Come on, we need to see some downs here. This game is so close. 2 points in it at the moment. And the rezzing is really good, but the downing ability of both teams is kind of a bit poor. Rom is about to go down again.
Will we
He's
see a
really
stomp
getting
finally,
focused.
or is it just gonna be the damage? I think they are also a bit hung up on the idea to
Oh,
maybe
they're not back.
take the down.
Again?
To maybe take the down as a point in time where they can try and cleave down the entire team. But
Which is good, but Chosen Sin's down, and so is Easy now.
yeah,
And
so Orange taking advantage of that fact, just AoE while they try to res is a bit of an overcommitment. Zen might fall afterwards as well. They are on the chase. Slick Shoes coming out. Nice move on that one. Still keeping the midpoint neutral.
Yeah,
and
Rom-
still
it
very
sounds
close, but the Stomps are slowly accumulating a lead. And they actually might get the decap. Nice earth wall, but decap on Quarry, I think, kind of inevitable.
Yep. Hopefully for them, although you can't see 1v2. You could see a free cap unless someone tries to back up. Looks like EC's moving over, but he's going to have to be very quickly, and still, it's not gonna be, they're not going to be able to kill this combination. They're just going to have to sustain it. You see a disengage from Vaughn and also Chosen Sin there over the waterfall as
They
well.
managed to get him down before Isse was able to make it there. Vaporform coming out. The point is still in the hands of 55. And Isse going for the res
waterfall.
against 2 people. Knockback coming in. This is just, people are just getting kicked all over the place.
Oh, we got the self-engage on Waterfall. Lord of Surah take it down to 20% health. Looking good. Can they take it before Tage gets hit? They can.
Oh, Vaporform immediately. Maybe also a
what
good
was it as
decision.
well?
To
Fight
negate
with
the
swords.
first.
Res is good. Damage.
needs good
They got
damage.
First here. They can't. They should get this down. They should get it. Tage is off point. Rom's trying to come in. Has Rom got Warbanner? I didn't actually check. No, 10 seconds.
Oh, Issei and Karsai down on the quarry. Issei actually burning on the side of the quarry. So the 3-cap is coming out for ORNG.
And they survived over. They're still surviving over on the waterfall now. They could have actually just stayed on that point to a degree almost, because there's 2 support characters down for 55. They're still going to pressure it. They're not going to let them have it. They're going to try and take this.
This complete emphasis on getting your people back up, and very often a bit of a lack of damage on targets they try and stomp has really screwed over 55 at the moment.
This is... this 2-cap has been so strong that just really just rinsed the game. Rom's gonna go down maybe here. This is a good time for it to happen because the actual banner's off cooldown as well. Res, yes, there you go.
Ring of Warding, knockdown, Etheria down. Rom will first interrupt Warbanner with the second attempt, bring Etheria back up. But we might see Lord Azura fall directly afterwards. Now the downs are just following one another, but 55 needs to make these count. And quick, because we are almost at 350 already.
Yeah, Romba taken out there on the side as well. Are they going to take Lord Azura down?
No,
they need to roll over it. They need to roll over it.
Don't you dare leave Rom rest himself again.
I'm finding you your gems and money. Seriously. Although Misha goes almost down there as well. All of the team moving to mid. Need to make sure that Rom doesn't res. He's going for it again. No, he was interrupted. Okay, he's interrupted himself.
Now he's not doing it, and he said, okay, we can be sure now. Engage on the midpoint. Denchini has the first target. Tage won't be going for that res. At least it's not a smart idea. Ring of Warding down. At least keeps him from stomping him for quite a while, but second down coming in, Etheria not want to rest Lord Sura just to keep it neutral for a bit, and now should be the time. Get the rest on Chosen Sin and get him over to that quarry point.
Yeah, they can still come back into this game. It's not too far away, but they need to get decapped quite quickly. I'm surprised they didn't send anyone over to quarry.
We had this situation once before, where we found a situation where really somebody should have gone for the decap, but we see an overcommitment to the fight on mid. We might actually be able to get the decap. They might be able to get the decap in mid. Etheria going for the stomp. They got the decap in mid. This kind of equalizes it, but 80 points and 80 points are not much to work with.
Chosen Sin. Oh, Rom is down. Chosen Sin's come up. That's the perfect time. Now they need to go. Or is he going to go for the kill on Etheria because he's low? Oh, no, he's escaped.
The burning.
He's going to die in the burning?
65 points escape. Come on. Give us a cluster bomb. Brand them auto attack into a stealth target. Does he know yet? Does he know yet? He's rezzing himself. He's rezzing himself.
Who cares? Just go for the decap. But the thing is, if Etheria stays there, look, Karsev's over on the waterfall. They can come back into this if they need to keep.
Misha's on there. Chosen is going for Tage. Zan swapped out. Nice. He can keep it neutral even against Tage for quite a while. Nice pull. Where we get the damage on him and vulnerability. Pulled the renewed focus on that one. But they need to also sustain mid. Etheria getting nowhere with a decap attempt on the waterfall. That was paid attention nicely by Karsai.
Can Zan get a decap? Oh, he might be able to CC Tage off point. He's got it! He's got the cap! We got the 2 side nose and Tage down. Can they come back? Will this
be the comeback? 60 points to go. There is the option of a Lord Rush.
It needs to be careful here.
There is still the potential Lord Rush on the side of Orange Logo. They could just go for it, but I think they could almost.
Thinking about it.
Will they be doing it?
Or will they just? I think we see a 55 Lord Rush, surely. But
they might actually try and carry it through. 50 points, that's not much to work with. That's one Lord Rush or nothing. 1 or nothing, but still, we see Chosen Sin moving towards the door, turning around again. They don't want to lose the quarry point. Almost getting the decap already. Engage on Etheria coming in.
He's 350
when to get the
now,
down before 350. Will they be committing to the Lord Rush?
They've got to.
Now or never. Are we going to see a portal? Is it up on Misha?
Oh, look, there's stealth, yep. Maybe.
2 people stealthing up. No, don't go for the rest.
Well, they need Zan.
That is really dangerous. 2 people almost down. Portal coming out. They will be having a down player before they even get to it. The conditions are still taking on Misha. Misha almost down. They could be completely screwed over if they go for the Lord Rush now, and that is a wipe. The double cap comes out for ORNG, and that is pretty much it. Double cap, only 30 points to go. That is not even a minute anymore on the board. They will be losing this. That is half a minute. Then, not anymore while I'm talking. The win for Orange Logo, equalizing the score, and will be going into a second match.
Awesome.
Third match,
job.
not second. This was the second.
This is the second, indeed. We're going to go into a third map. Exciting games so far in today's Go4GW2 Cupped. Number 16.
16, yes.
Wait, you passed on your forgetful number thing to me, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't think we're going to see many changes here. Yeah, shame. 55 HP Monks actually came back really well in that last game, and it was a really, really fun game to watch, actually. And just getting that midpoint, and because they had to commit players to all caps as well to keep them contested or defended, they couldn't get their support in the right place at times, and they kept losing one member, and then, you know, that kind of snowballed back into Orange Logo's favour in the end, because they just couldn't keep up with what was going on. Even with their mobility, that was tough. And then over on Corey...
I think the turning point was when we actually had Issei attempting the rest against two people, and Issei didn't make it fast enough to the quarry to still support Karsai while he was alive, because sustaining two people with these two, no problems. Even if one runs out of cooldowns, we still have a lot of sustain from the next Cleric's Amulet. But if you have the down, then it can still be very dangerous against two players.
Exactly.
And then we almost had a complete 55 wipe. I mean, 2 team fights lost. They lost the entire map, 3 cap coming out, and it was almost unstoppable. But good comeback there. Good comeback. Definitely not clear either way. Can we get these guys to ready up? We have the technology. Short moment of silence as I'm refilling my glass of water. Jebro is trying to force them to finally start the game. Well, anxious to see what the result of this is going to be. The third and definitely the last match for today. Winner gets 400 euros, loser gets 100. Still something, but not as nice. Definitely. Yeah, tactics are also a point. You can at least give these guys a couple of moments to get their split going. To maybe change up 1 or 2 things. Probably not on the builds, because I think it was too close to really change anything in the builds. As well as, I mean, 55 isn't really a team that changes builds that much. I think the switch of maybe Misha going for the sword torch, but he's not going for that, and Chosen maybe going back to sword dagger, but he's not doing that either. That is kind of the extent of changes that 55 do in the middle of a match. Otherwise, it all has to be pre-planned.
Indeed. Yeah, no, I do think sometimes as well with readying up, it's a bit of a psych out sometimes as well. It's a bit like patience. Let them, you know, let the team that won, you know, they can roll over to the next game, and they've got the morale and the hype of winning the last one, and you know, you're in a good place. Whereas if you lost it, you're like, oh god, okay, now we're under pressure a little bit here, and they come back with one game, and you know, sometimes you know, that's in the tactics as well. But we will have to see how
psychological element can come into play as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh hell yes!
Just make them wait, make them suffer.
You shall suffer by waiting. English are good at that. We wait for everything. Cues. You know. As soon as there are 2 people in a line, people just start joining it randomly, even if they don't need to queue for anything.
I think that's not just British. That's the entire world.
Oh, I'm talking about random people that just line up. Like
You know what's really funny? In a crowded place, just look at the sky and see how many people join you and looking at the sky randomly. And try and find something interesting. That peer pressure, man, that peer pressure. But now we're finally going to go into the third game and the last game of today. Orange logo of 55 HP monks, who will take home the win in the 16th Go4 Guild Wars 2 finals. No,
Go4
cup.
and it is a tournament and it is a cup.
Yeah.
So you didn't get that wrong. Chosen's going to go for the cap over on the mansion, getting pulled by Denchineer actually. Just stick someone on the node to get the cap would be a nice idea. Good job from Misha there. And it does mean Chosen can pursue potentially Denchi. And actually, just even with that pullback from Denchi, just a couple of points lead. You know, all the points matter on this map towards the end of the game, as we have seen that 1 point game between TCG and 55, as we saw a few weeks ago.
It's a David Trebuchet, because Xananan is on it shooting towards mid. That is going to mean 55 really wants to commit to the big mid fight. Otherwise, you just don't go for the Trebuchet. And actually trying to hit something on the ledge, trying to hit Eutheria there.
Yeah, nice. Oh, Ron got caught by that Treb there and knocked off considerably, and a lot of damage is really going to screw him over.
Eutheria,
He's going to be able to regenerate fast.
by the way, I just want to note that Eutheria was in stealth for the entire way towards the mansion, but still Chosen Sin on his heels. He knew Cardino was going for that.
That's a good thief, knowing exactly what, you know, just thinking, what would I do? What should I be doing? Maybe. Misha's actually going to go for the decap over on the far point now for Windmill, but, you know, Euphoria's not in that same position of thinking. He's thinking about getting the mid. So 55 actually might pick up the 2 side nodes.
Yeah, and that will gain them a bit of a lead. Cast down, however. And the entire team is really committing to getting him down. Actually knocking him off the ledge. Now immediately the advance towards the mansion point. Zen might be fast enough to still keep that in their favor. Double outer point cap coming out, but I think the pressure from Orange is going to be too much for them to handle.
But look, the Pain Train team, as soon as they know they're losing a cap, they go immediately offensive on the other cap, like you said in the first game with Forest and the other set we saw as well. And they've done it, you know, they've moved that Pain Train combination towards that point. They'll tank it up when Zan respawns or when Carsave respawns. And then they can back up the other nodes. They've got Lodster in the down state. Tage is here, he's not going to be able to res him. He's going to Vapor Form to make sure that he can keep the node for even longer. Are we going to see any backup coming in here? No, we're not. We're going to see actually Orange Logo going for the Windmill, doing a similar tactic actually, because EC had to use Renewed Focus to actually lose quite a few decaps, but now we've got Car Save there, and that rotation for 55 HP monks is really good. Really good rotation.
But question, do they really want to go for the 3 fights? Can Xananan take the 1v1 against Rom?
But he's keeping Rom out of the fights. He's keeping one of their biggest supporters, keeping Banner as well. Yeah, but Rom's more important.
Really? Oh, shots fired.
But in terms of the Banner, we're thinking about support. He's on his own. You know what I mean?
Oh, really clutch res there on Tage.
Not
going down yet. We have the Immobilize on him. He got the decap. Points equalized now, and 55 taking the lead. There we go. Misha actually getting out of it even due to the Immobilize. Not able to get him down. Getting the decap, but Eutheria now. Rom apparently not really trusting himself anymore to win this 1v1, or just taking a bit too long. Eutheria coming in to clean that up. And now I think 55 will turn around and just try and clear the mid. Whoa, they won't.
Decap on the Windmill. He'd already used his Armor of Earth cooldown as well. So, you know, he can get some caps back. If they're 1v1, he just got into a position where he wasn't with his back against the actual fence there, so he actually got knocked off node, which is tough. But yeah, with Zan out, and also, you know, Chosen Sin just getting back into the mid now, maybe he can take down Tage. Oh, Orange Lego coming back with that cap.
Well,
this is going to be a close one as well.
Rom coming in from the side. Not quite Eutheria, actually not really trusting Rom to get there in time. Porting on point as well with the infiltrator shot there. Issei definitely keeping it neutral, but now Orange Logo with the lead.
Decap mention.
This might very well go into time. I mean, we have still 10 minutes on the board, but these are a lot of neutral points. A lot of neutral points. Karsai pulling the fiery greatsword to try and get out of this unharmed. Kept it neutral for quite a while. They now have the upper hand again, and especially with the down of Rom, the potential to roll over the next point, and that point is gonna be the mansion.
Oh, Mansion point. Yeah, it's looking dangerous. The Lord of Surah tries to work lightning flash out. Does escape. Oh my god. It's so low. They didn't keep the focus up on him, but they did at least get the 2 cap now. And it's going to switch. We're going to switch these. We're going to see these caps just switching over and over. The points so close to them. Now ticking evenly, but we're going to see 55 taking the lead. Carsave's in some trouble. Over on the mid. Needs some support. Is coming in. Too late. No, not back on there. Late perform. Oh, yes, there you go.
Late perform portal. Move we've seen so many times.
Look at that knockback.
Oh, will it actually be the res? Yes, he is. Portal back. Really clutch there. Double cap still standing strong, and we do have the indestructible Issei Karsab combination currently on mid, but we do see Issei kind of trying to get out of this. Sees nope. Karsab is taking too much damage from 3 people. Nice pod. Wait, through
the wall apparently. Yes.
Okay.
Yep, that's interesting.
I know, on the window. Oh, nice immobilize, and the dodge on top of the roof still takes.
Oh, Jesus,
these guys are just doing a jumping puzzle while fighting.
They got the decap on windmill as well.
And they're gonna get the cap. They're gonna get the cap. We have the triple cap coming out for 55, but which is exciting, but may I remind you of pretty much every single game on Battle of Kylo or Battle of Comeback we had in the last couple of weeks. We almost had every time a 3 cap for both teams at one point or another. This is
really gonna snowball it hard. But there's no hard point comeback for these guys. This is gonna be really tough to just bring it back. They got the decap mansion. They're gonna get the recap. Although Zan, look at Zan.
Oh, not a good idea. I think he's not gonna be fast enough.
Okay, no, he's not gonna try it.
And he would have been there with half HP only. They are kind of able to fend off the
Mid's
attack.
Open. No one from Orange Logo looking around the mid, thinking about it. They're too regrouped well at the moment. 55 HP monks. Although we might see the switch up now on windmill. More members from Orange Logo over there. We have seen EC down.
Barely swapping in.
They should be put. I mean, if they're going to do anything, they'll push. Yeah, they are thinking about it. Maybe pushing over towards the mansion. Yeah.
They're going to sacrifice Issei. Only problem is, can Zan really solidly defend the midpoint against Rom? Yes. But we're going to have to see how fast the respawn comes. Issei, I think, already on his way. We do see the mower on Lord Asura. Chosen comes in. Lord Asura down. And that is the signature 55 move. Immediate aggression on the far point from the pain train, getting that down. But the mid is not looking good in the meantime. They didn't have the 2 support bunkers on there. Now we have all 3 points decapped again. Substantial lead for 55. But nothing that a double cap couldn't.
Is Rom going to get there in time? Over on mansion? Oh, he could have got on the point there. Oh, it doesn't want to risk it with Chosen Sin and Misha. I was sure he was going to jump on that point there, but he probably would have died quite quickly.
A double cap could still be it for Orange Logo.
Yeah, they could come back, with that 3 cap.
With a double cap, yeah. Well, 3 cap would help as well. Yeah. Why not? Trebuchet coming in, Xananan on that again, or the Nest Shield, as he is known now. Issei still down on the side. The engineer making sure he doesn't get back up again. Down finally. Nice pull of Karsai. He's flashing on top of the point again.
It's awkward.
Portal there.
You might want to think about doing some more damage rather than just flashing. Karsai, really low HP. That's probably why he's dying at the moment.
Going for the decap. Would it be fast enough? No port. In and interrupt. We do see the Venom coming out. The decap comes, but he doesn't want the 1v1.
Yeah, exactly. That's an important decap on Mansion. That's going to bring him back a little bit as well. A few points here and there.
As well as the down of Karsai. Will we going to see the Is he
I
gonna...
thought he was going to take Chosen there, sorry.
Oh, we have Tage and Eutheria there against the Pain Train, and Misha is down already. Chosen might follow soon. Is he coming in to keep it neutral? We do have the double cap and 1 neutral. Not quite the 3 cap. Oh, how much? What? 400 HP. Chosen barely making it out alive. And now Orange Logo with a comeback potential.
Oh my god. Breaking my heart, guys. Happening. This winning. Ah.
Decap
Over
already
on the
again.
Manchester side, yeah. Isha, of course, has been taken out on the stairs and is looking good for Orange Logo over here. They should be able to sustain this okay for a bit of time with Rom on the point.
Oh, and mid is completely open. No, Tage ported on there. Had Chosen Sin in target. Oh, Chosen Sin wants to take the 1v1, but if the meditations are ready again, Chosen Sin could have a difficult life. Renewed focus pulled already.
It's just trying to blind him there. No, nice! Interrupts with the ring of warning, really, because it's going to walk into it.
That's
And then
difficult.
the SR.
That's really difficult.
Yeah.
That wasn't even walk. He didn't even walk into it. That was just placed on top of it.
That was a good job. And now they, oh, here we go. Misha's in the mid as well. Tage is going to be in big trouble, geezing that Great Swords 5 knockback and a quick decap there from those two guys. Good job. Maybe they can think, oh, are we going to see Lord of Sorrow Lightning Flash up to top? Oh, Denshin is on the node as well. They're starting to out-rotate 55 now at the moment, really. But they've left their close point open. Can they get someone over there? But the thing is, they've got less numbers. Oh, Tage still in the down state as well. He's healing himself. He's trying to. He might actually be able to get out.
Down. Will he bring himself
They
back
need to
up?
get Denshin down. No,
Oh,
they're
Denshin
gonna
coming
get
in for
this.
the res. They
No
actually
way.
taking over the lead right now and might answer with a triple cap. We at least see the aggression towards Windmill. Chosen Sin really down. Eutheria coming in. He wants to pick off the low players. Lord Asura already taken care of, and Eutheria now in a bit of a
He needs
difficult
to not do
position.
that. Oh.
Down he goes, 2 people of Orange down, and that might
Oh,
roll
we should move to
all the
mid.
way over the map again. Carsipe switched out to get the stomps on that one and maybe just
Oh my
leave them
good
there.
Lord.
Misha and mid. Did he already get a... No, Moa's still on cooldown. That's not happening yet.
That's good, but they need to take advantage of this now. They've got 2 members down. Kill. Oh my good lord.
Misha down
Are
on
they
the
gonna
side.
get mid? No.
Tage caught him.
Oh, booted, but towards them, their players. That wasn't the best boot in the world. He just booted them into
Nope.
the place. Oh my god, that wasn't the best force skill from Hammer I've ever seen.
I have to
be
say,
fair.
that was kind of the downed Misha delivery system. I'm completely off point and out of range for any res. And thank you. Down goes to the ROM. Double outer point cap coming in for 55 again in a couple of seconds. Stage here on the point, but not really able to sustain the fight against Misha and Zen. I think the second one coming in. At the moment, Orange Logo seems to be winning that. We do see the supply crate coming out. Lotusura going for the rest on ROM, but nope, that's not possible even with the Arm of Earth.
Just on the outside, Chosen Sin is down with EC trying to res, and Etheria is just doing an epic job at just making sure that Chosen Sin didn't get up and actually kept 2 players at bay for a while there. But it's all on Mansion at the moment. All on
And
Mansion.
they might take Issei out as well. Yeah, ROM down, Issei down, Misha now following.
Misha
Eutheria,
down now.
you could get the res on 2 people
Zan
if he
gonna
gets
get
a
it, though?
stomp. No, Zan didn't quite get it. Misha's
Oh, no!
so
Misha's
close
so
to
low!
death, and it's not gonna be the rally. It's gonna be the rally on
We're gonna get the
Eutheria.
decap on
Issei
Wimble as
still
well.
with a res getting back up. No point income for Orange Logo. Anymore, no point income for anyone.
They're
This
gonna get
could
Windmill,
all
though.
turn in seconds. Only 50 points to go. 1 minute 30
Oh
on
my
the
God.
clock.
Wow.
This will be really close. And I have to say, the Windmill could now be the key cap of this game.
And mid's close to getting capped.
Double
Oh,
cap
we got
for
the
Orange
tanks.
Logo. This doesn't look
That's
good.
gotta be it. That's
That
gotta
has to
be
be
it.
it.
Wow,
That-
that comeback.
That double outer point cap. Yeah, comeback from
From
both
both.
sides. Like 3 times. Just a close game turning around again and again, and really with just teams completely rolling over the entire map of 1 misstep from their opponents.
Madness.
That is the level they play at here. 1 misstep and you lose the entire map. But in the end, the double outer point cap brings it, and Orange Logo takes the Go4 Guild Wars 2 Cup number 16.
GG.
GG, and very good games, I think, today. Good show from the teams.
Yeah, really, 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 really good games today. We're having some bloody good tournaments at the moment.
Yeah.
Cups. We have just really been spoiled recently. Good stuff from all the teams that we've seen today, actually.
Yeah.
Good. So that's
Pretty
it.
cool if you have a bunch of teams that have all the potential to beat each other.
Yeah, exactly. The scene is very close in terms of skill for like maybe top four teams, maybe five.
Yeah.
So,
and I have to say, it might be a bit of a comforting thing to see the team we're sending over to WTS to take on Absurd win the cups at the moment.
True. And also to have like the actual practice against, because they're winning, but they're not winning clearly and obviously, and there's some upsets for them, and they're playing well against varying teams as well. So they're learning they've got different comps, and they're switching people in, like Denshi then coming onto an engineer, Fralin they're going onto Thief, and they're able to do that quite a lot. And I do wonder, that's going to be a really big benefit for them going into WTS.
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about
now
it before. Not much competition.
Now they only need to actually get some practice in against the setup like Absurd.
Yes, that's it. But they played that setup for a long time as well. The kind of similar, sustainable comp, I guess.
Well, but not with the Necro.
Not with a Necro.
Not with the Necro, so that is definitely going to be interesting. WTS, of course, coming up, I think, was it the 7th of March? I think somewhere
7th
around
of March in Boston.
Somewhere around there.
Boston!
Yeah. But that is it for the Go4GW2 Cup. Again, congratulations to Orange Logo. Do we need to mention anything else?
No! NA today.
Okay. NA, yeah, in 3 hours, if I remember correctly. About 3 hours. 2 hours and 46 minutes.
64 minutes? Okay, the 2100 GMT, yes. So 9 o'clock English time or 10 o'clock in the German or the rest of Europe.
European
in the German time.
The German time.
I just think of it as German time now.
Okay.
Because of you, I guess. Yep, but we're done. We're good. We're good to go. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today.
Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching the ESL Go4GW2 Cup number 16. Good evening.